What if I told you that one of the most important things keeping humanity alive is something most of us completely ignore? It's beneath our feet. It's dirt. But here's the terrifying part. The world is running out of it. Not all dirt, of course. We're talking about the thin layer of fertile soil that allows us to grow the food we eat every single day. And once it's gone, getting it back isn't easy. Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that farmers everywhere are struggling to grow enough food. Your favourite vegetables become more expensive. Grain prices rise. Food shortages begin spreading. And suddenly, something you never thought about before becomes one of the biggest problems on Earth. It sounds like a science fiction movie, but the problem begins with something surprisingly simple. Soil erosion. Every time heavy rain, strong winds, or poor farming practices carry away fertile topsoil, we're losing one of nature's most valuable resources. And the strange thing is, we often don't even notice it happening. A field can still look completely normal from above, but underneath, the soil may be slowly losing the nutrients and organic matter that plants need to grow. And when soil becomes degraded, farmers may need more water, more fertilizers, and more effort just to produce the same amount of food. This creates a dangerous cycle. The land becomes less productive, farmers work harder, production becomes more expensive, and eventually some land can become too damaged to farm efficiently. But why does this matter to someone living thousands of kilometers away from a farm? Because almost everything you eat starts with agriculture: bread, rice, fruits, vegetables, animal feed. Even many of the products we use every day depend on crops grown in soil. So when the health of farmland changes, the effects can travel far beyond the farm. They can reach supermarkets, restaurants, food companies, and eventually your wallet. And there's another problem. Soil isn't just a place where plants stand. Healthy soil is a living ecosystem. It contains countless microorganisms, organic matter, nutrients, and complex networks that help plants grow. Think of it as a hidden world beneath the surface. But when soil is repeatedly damaged, overworked, or washed away, that underground ecosystem can suffer, and rebuilding healthy soil can take an incredibly long time. That's what makes soil so different from many other resources. You can produce more technology, you can build more machines, you can even create more farmland in some places. But creating thousands of years of naturally developed fertile soil? That's a much harder challenge, and this is where the future of farming becomes extremely interesting. Because farmers around the world are experimenting with new ways to protect and rebuild the soil. Some are planting cover crops that protect the ground between harvests. Some are reducing how much they disturb the soil. Others are using compost and organic matter to improve soil health. And new technologies are helping farmers understand exactly what is happening beneath the surface. The goal isn't simply to grow more food, it's to make sure the land can continue producing food for generations. But the biggest question is this: can humanity produce enough food for a growing population while protecting the soil that makes agriculture possible? Because if we continue treating soil like an endless resource, we may eventually discover that it isn't endless at all. The future of food might not depend only on what happens in supermarkets, laboratories, or factories. It could depend on something much closer to home, the ground beneath our feet. So the next time you see a farmer standing in a field, remember this: they're not just growing crops, they're working with one of the oldest and most valuable resources on Earth. And while the world is busy looking toward the future of our food may still depend on something that has been beneath us all along: soil.